everybody, welcome to the Winsome Travels channel. If you're a regular visitor, then you know what's up. Please go ahead and subscribe as this will help grow the channel. If you're new here, this is a space where we share all things travel. So if you have any comments about Acadia National Park, which I'm going to cover in this video, or any other tips that have been useful to you during your travels, then make sure you comment below. This video specifically will cover visiting Acadia National Park. I'm going to cover some of the popular spots to check out while you're there, and I'll also give a summary of some of the tricks that might really be useful so that you can get the most out of your trip when you visit this park. All right, let's get to it. As soon as you get to the park, you want to sprint to Cadillac Mountain. Now, this place can get full sometime, so you might want to do it as the first thing as soon as you get to the park. Standing at around 1,500 feet, it's one of the highest points on the east coast of the US. If you're an early riser, then you might want to get there and catch a sunrise. It's a must, especially from October to March. It's one of the first places in the US to see the sunrise. Of course, if you're really into being the first person to see the sunrise, then you might also as well go all the way to Lubec in Maine. The next place that you want to go to is the Beehive Trail. If you're an adventure seeker, then the Beehive Trail is for you. It's a challenging hike which involves climbing iron rungs and ladders and offers stunning views of the Sand Beach and the surrounding area. It's a bit strenuous but well worth the effort for the breathtaking vistas. As you go into the trail, you're gonna see some signs that children should not go on the trail, or that if you're not physically fit or if you're scared of heights, then you shouldn't. And listen or pay attention to those signs, because at one point I was shaking, my knees were shaking, so it can really get strenuous, and if you're scared of height, then you might get stuck there. So take heed of those signs. Once you're done with the Beehive Trail or any of the trails, you're tired, you're sweaty, you're hot, you probably want to cool down. Your next best spot would be going to the Sand Beach. If you love the beach, this beach is a must to visit. It's beautiful, sandy, and it's nestled between rocky shores and mountain vistas. It's a perfect spot for swimming and cooling down, sunbathing, or just enjoying the breathtaking scenery. The water is really cool, and it's just helpful to sit here, put your feet in the water, or even swim after a hot day. Once you've had a beach day, now it's time for your next adventure. Less than 2 miles away is the Thunder Hole. Yes, the Thunder Hole. And I would recommend that you go to Thunder Hole in the evening, as that's when it's gonna be more thunder-like. The Thunder Hole is a natural rock inlet where the waves crash with a thunderous boom, especially during high tide. It's a thrilling sight and sound that showcases the power of the ocean and one of Acadia's most famous attractions. While you're done with the Thunder Hole, it's in the evening and you're looking for a perfect place to watch the sunset. Your next place should be the town of Bar Harbor. It's a town that offers charming shops, restaurants, and waterfront activities, including boat tours and kayaking. Additionally, Bar Harbor's beautiful coastline provides picturesque views and opportunities for whale watching and enjoying the fresh sea air. If you're here early in the day, you might also want to check out the Bar Island Bridge. It's a natural land bridge that connects the town of Bar Harbor to Bar Island. This gravel and sand causeway is exposed only during low tide, allowing visitors to walk or drive across and explore the island. It offers unique views of Frenchman Bay and the surrounding area, but it's essential to keep track of the tide schedule, because the bridge can become submerged during high tide, cutting off access to and from the island, and you don't want to get stuck there. These are just but some of the popular spots in this national park. There are a lot of activities to do, and honestly, even one day is not enough for these activities that I've mentioned. So if you're planning to go to this national park, then make sure you leave enough days. I would recommend 3 or 4 days just for this national park. It's worth you spending time and just exploring like all the activities or most of the activities that the park has to offer. You're all packed and you're ready to explore Acadia National Park for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, and you're wondering, is there something else that I'm missing? Well, I got you. If you want to visit the Cadillac Summit, then you need a vehicle reservation. That's if you're arriving on vehicle. This vehicle reservation is only available online. So if you get there and your mobile service is crappy, you're not able to access the internet, then you're gonna miss that chance to go to the summit. Unless, of course, if you arrive by foot, by bike, or a taxi. So that's something to check out before you get there. In addition to the vehicle reservation, you'll need a park entrance pass. The park pass is $20 per person and $35 per private vehicle. You can use it to access the park for up to 3 days. So really, if you plan a long trip, then you don't need to pay this pass for up to 3 days. As I mentioned before, this is different from the vehicle reservation. So whether you're arriving by foot, by bike, or taxi, it doesn't matter. You'll have to pay the park pass for you to get access to the park, and this is payable at the gate. You can pay it online or at the gate, unlike the vehicle reservation. If you're wondering about what to bring along, then make sure you bring some hiking shoes, hiking gear and all that, but also a change of clothes. Like if you plan to spend time at the beach, get wet, play around, that's also something else that you might want to pack. And so you need a versatile either pair of shoes or a change of clothes. Also plan to be there for the whole day if you want to see the sunrise on the Cadillac Summit, and then you want to go to the Thunder Hole in the evening, then just plan to be there the whole day. But even better, I would advise you to plan being there for more than 1 day, being there for 2 days, 3 days at most. I think 3 days would be perfect for you to fully explore the national park. And that's it on Acadia National Park, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you found this video valuable, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel adventures. If you have any tips that are useful in visiting Acadia National Park or Maine in general, or some of the places that are worth checking out in Maine, then please comment below so that others can benefit from it. Until next time, let's keep exploring. Bye-bye.